Psalm 133, and the theme is together or togetherness. Behold, how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Hinei ma tov u'manayim sheverachim gam yachad. Jew and Christian united under the banner of the Lion of the tribe of Judah and the Lamb of sacrifice, the great mystery united in the person of Jesus and embracing Jews and Christians. This is the wonder of the universe, the admiration of the angels. Now, what I love about this is that after the pomp and ceremony of the coming kingdom in the previous psalm, that strikes me being so replete with fanfares and speeches and feasting and loud acclamations of the majesty of the King Messiah, we have a quiet little song about the issue that is so dear to God's heart, people being together in love and happiness. Gone are the battles, the debates, the arguments, the strivings, the mistakes, the failures. All is peaceful, happy friendship. And we've got 1,000 years to catch our breath from all the excitement. What a prospect. God never forsook his people, the Jews. They were and are the apple of his eye. When they rejected his son, Jesus, as the true King Messiah, the gospel of the kingdom offered to Israel that Jesus had preached to them was adapted to the gospel of salvation for the entire world. Jesus was adapting to the situation as it unfolded. The best would have been that they received him, but they didn't. And so he immediately turned to fulfilling the next scenario. He began training his disciples to go out into the world. And as Isaiah 53 prophesied, kings shall shut their mouths at him, for that which they had not been told shall they see, and that which they had not heard shall they consider. You see, it was all foreseen by God the Father, including the rejection of Jesus by his own brethren. He came to his own, but his own received him not. But his love for the Jews has never been taken away from them. In fact, their temporary blindness has provided the opportunity for us Gentiles to receive him and be saved. Paul describes believing Gentiles as a wild vine that has been grafted into the true vine, which is Jesus. But Jesus always remained firmly within his natural brethren. His Father would never forsake them, and neither would the Son. When a Gentile is grafted into Christ, he is grafted into Israel, even during the time of their blindness. This is a great and precious mystery. But this penultimate psalm is a song of praise for the unity that God has brought about between Jew and Gentile. Behold how good, Hinei ma tov. The psalmist is inflamed with the Spirit, and images flash across his mind. Verse 2, it is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard that went down to the skirts of his garments. He sees the fragrant anointing oil as it was used to anoint the head of the high priest, composed of pure myrrh, sweet cinnamon, fragrant calamus, cassia, and olive oil. The high priest in this case is Jesus. Psalm 45 says, all thy garments smell of myrrh and aloes and cassia out of the ivory palaces whereby they have made thee glad. And then he sees something else. Verse 3, like the dew of Hermon, and like the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion, for there the Lord commanded the blessing, even life forevermore. The softness of dew descending upon Mount Hermon. Dew is such a wonderful suggestion of the humility of our King Messiah and his gentleness. I was lost, and he came and found me. In all the fanfare of the Messiah's crowning, the singing, the dancing of the multitudes of the previous psalm, fragrance and quietness still our minds and hearts. And I like to think that it's here, somewhere in this psalm, that Jesus walks amongst us. His garments spreading fragrance, smiling and welcoming all of us personally. We can talk to him as he passes. For most of us, we'll be happy to just be there. And the sweetest promise of all, there will I command the blessing, even life forevermore. Life for the Jew, life for the Gentile, both brethren having come through fires of affliction into resurrection by the faithful shepherd, Jesus, the resurrection and the life. Shalom, Shalom, Israel. Pray for the peace of Israel.